All right, now this one caught my attention for multiple reasons. First off, I've had very close people to me die in this way, so it hits on a personal note. But it also didn't make a lot of sense to me because this guy, from what I've seen, I used to watch Storage Wars all the time back in the day. He never, took me as the kind of guy that would do that, especially over the circumstances that they're explaining over, being bullied online. That doesn't fit his character, in my opinion, the way he seems. So I started doing a little digging into this situation. Now, if you notice, the numerology around this is crazy if you really look into it. So first of all, he died at 67, okay? The 6-7. 6-7 they throw all around with that song, the thing the kids are doing, the whole 6-7 thing. All right, some people just say, okay, they'll write that off as just, a coincidence. But let's look a little deeper. Now, this is a post, notice the date, on the 9th that he made last month, one of his last posts. He said, "One again, people of Havasu, I've been hacked by a very evil person. The posts you're getting from Darrell the Clown sheets are not done by me. They're being done by Jim and Allison Thacker in Keyser, Oregon. They're very evil people. I'm not gay. I have made no post about any children's arcade owner, etc. I'm extremely sorry." So apparently somebody was making, hacked his page or were making fake posts about him. So now let's go look at the last post that he made. Now this is where the plot thickens, and notice March 11th. So 9/11 is when he makes these posts. I find very interesting. "Well, people, here's my cyber bully stalker. Just letting people know if anything happens to me, this is him, or this him, Inspiring Hummingbird 6116 Jim Thacker." So he's saying this is the guy that was stalking him. Okay? This has been going on 3 years. Okay? So they throw that numerology in there. So the numerology is all around this. Okay? And then, for example, I'm going to show you something else. He was on Storage Wars for 15 seasons, the 1-5. Now, as I've told you guys, we are in the 13 days of sacrifice. There's been a lot of unalivings. There's been a lot of self-unalivings. If you haven't noticed, there's been a lot of people dropping like flies lately ever since it goes from the 19th until May 1st. That's the 13 days before Beltane coming on April 30th. And if you notice the 1-5, you'll see the 1-5 everywhere. Now, for the people that don't know, I've done a ton of videos on this. Go look at it, the meaning of what it is. But long story short, they always invert, flip it. It'll be 5-1 or 1-5. 5-1 is the Illuminati's birthday. So that's why it's the 13 days. This is the most satanic time for sacrifices amid the whole year, okay, is from April 19th up until May 1st. That's why you have all of the type of tragedies have happened. Oklahoma City, there's just a ton if you go look into them. That's happened the 20th, 21st. Now, also notice he died on the 22nd. That's the master number. 11 times 2 is what? 22. So if you look, the master numbers are, again, I've done videos about this, 11, 22, 33, because it's just 11s. So I find it very interesting that he was found dead on April 22nd. Now here's another little interesting fact, because sometimes these deaths, what they do is because they want to draw your attention to a specific city. Now, he had recently moved to Lake Havasu. If you notice, though, in Lake Havasu, they reconstructed the London Bridge. Now, there's a lot of history behind this. And who's been talking about bridges lately, taking out bridges in Iran and stuff that we were going over? We were talking about the bridges, Golden Gate, all that. But there's some deep occult meaning behind the London Bridge. London Bridge is falling down, the song, just the song alone, but the whole origin behind the London Bridge. And it was reconstructed brick for brick in Lake Havasu. So there's a lot of occult meaning behind this, all right? more than what people can see on the surface. But I find it interesting he had recently relocated to Lake Havasu. Now, as this story continues to unfold, I'm sure there's going to be more things that come into light. But as always, this is for entertainment purposes only. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Have you guys uncovered anything on this story? But like I said, me personally, it seems like something might be up.